Welcome to Eagle Eye News at 6. I'm Ainsley Ehlers.
And I'm Blake Phillips.
The national election results are still being determined as the margins for several states remain too close to call. Alabama's election has been called, with the former Auburn football head coach Tommy Tuberville defeating incumbent Doug Jones in the Senate race. The First Amendment limiting voting to U.S. citizens passed. The Second Amendment, which sought to make changes to the state's judicial article, has failed. The Third, which appoints judges for longer term, passed. The Fourth Amendment, which removes racist, outdated, and duplicative language from the Alabama Constitution, has passed. The Fifth and Sixth Amendment have also passed, allowing the use of deadly force to protect church attendees and employees in Florence and Lauderdale counties. For the full list of results, visit our website at eagleeyeauburn.com.
Auburn University reported 8 new cases of COVID-19 this past week, bringing the total amount of confirmed cases to 1,893 for the university. In addition, Lee County has reported 1,859 cases since September 4th, with 65 deaths. If you think you have or have come in close contact with someone who has COVID-19, please reach out to the University Resource Center at 334-844-6000, as well as by email at covidresourcecenter@auburn.edu.
Auburn University launched its annual United Way campaign, and this year the Auburn family is being asked to help reach the campus's fundraising goal of $140,000. Donations help the United Way achieve its goal in 4 key areas: helping children and youth achieve their potential, promoting health and financial stability, providing aid in times of crisis or disaster, and strengthening the community as a whole. Auburn basketball head coach Bruce Pearl said, "Together, we, Team Auburn, can reach our goal of $140,000 and it will achieve a big win for our community."
Last week, Auburn University launched Going Beyond Respect, a new campaign aimed at promoting respect, courage, and kindness. The campaign was developed and designed by student leaders and staff members across campus to develop a more welcoming and inclusive campus through dialogue across different perspectives. The goal of Going Beyond Respect is not to silence voices, but to promote active listening, learning from others with differing opinions, disagreeing respectively, and being present and engaged in conversation. Several resources are available to students, such as the Bias Education and Response Team, BERT, at aub.ie/BERT, as well as Auburn Safe Harbor, which can be reached at 334-844-7233 or by email at safeharbor@auburn.edu.
Coming up, we have a recap on this week in Auburn sports.
You're watching Eagle Eye TV, Auburn's news leader.
Welcome back to Eagle Eye News at 6. I'm Kayla Evans. Tonight we have a short recap of Auburn's Halloween win against LSU. Their plan for the bye week, details on soccer's last 2 games, and more. Auburn came out on top in the Battle of the Tigers this weekend, defeating LSU 48-11. Auburn dominated this game on both sides on the ball, and once Auburn scored their first touchdown, there was no looking back for Bo Nix and his offense. Auburn's dominant win over LSU showcased their skills and determination on both sides of the ball. Auburn's 48 points is the most points scored in series history, beating LSU's 45 points scored in 2011 and 2015. And the Tigers' defense forced 3 turnovers, which turned into 21 points for Auburn. Many players had huge performances for the Tigers. Bo Nix finished the game with a season-high 300 passing yards and 3 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. Nix led the team in rush yards with 81, but freshman running back Tank Bigsby was able to contribute 71 yards of his own and score 2 touchdowns for the Tigers. Coach Gus Malzahn spoke on Bo's performance, saying, "He's a real quarterback. Just wanted to make sure everybody understood that." Anthony Schwartz led the pack for receivers with 4 catches for 123 yards and a 91-yard touchdown pass, and Seth Williams had 4 catches for 71 yards. In addition, freshman wideout Xavion Capers scored his first career touchdown from a 9-yard throw from Nix in the red zone. While Auburn's offense got it done on one side of the ball, the defense matched that momentum on the other side of the ball. Auburn's defense forced 3 turnovers, all of which led to a touchdown. Nehemiah Pritchett got his first career interception that he returned 48 yards to give Auburn great field position that led to a score. Big Cat Bryant also hauled in a deflected pass for the defense. Along with picks, Christian Tutt was able to recover a fumble and returned it for his first career touchdown. The Tigers' big win has put them back in the AP polls, as Auburn is now ranked number 24. The Tigers have an off week this weekend, which they will use to recover and prepare for the next matchup. The Tigers return back to action Saturday, November 14th against the Mississippi Bulldogs. Kickoff for that game will be at 3 p.m. The Bulldogs are 1-4 on the season, with losses to Arkansas, Texas A&M, Kentucky, and Alabama. Coverage for that game can be found on SEC Network. Number 15 Auburn Soccer suffered its first loss on the 2020 season, falling 2-1 at number 6 Arkansas Friday night at Razorback Field. The Tigers fell behind 2-0 less than 20 minutes into the contest, but held the Razorback attack in check for the final 70 minutes to stay in the game. Alyssa Mallinson scored to cut the gap to 1 with a goal in the 76th minute, but Auburn failed to score again before the final whistle. Freshman goalkeeper Maddie Prohaska made a season-high 9 saves against the Arkansas attack and kept Auburn within striking distance. The loss didn't stop the Tigers' momentum, as they came out strong Monday as they took down LSU in Baton Rouge. Redshirt junior forward Corey Loxley scored the golden goal in the 93rd minute to lift number 15 Auburn to a 1-0 road win at LSU Monday afternoon. Alyssa Mallinson won a ball in the midfield and beat her defender before making a strong run up the left side of the field and crossing into the 6-yard box to find Loxley in front of the net. The goal was Loxley's first of the season and marked her second game-winning goal of her career, with her other coming in at 1-0 win versus Tennessee a season ago. Auburn's win marked the Tigers' 11th straight result in the series versus LSU, and the Tigers haven't allowed a goal in the matchup since 2016. The win was also Auburn's 300th in the program history, and it was secured a first-round bye in the SEC tournament later this month. Number 15 Auburn Soccer returns to action this Friday night as they host rival Alabama for the Iron Bowl of soccer. The game will be at 6 p.m. Central Time. Alabama is 1-4-2 this season with a win against Tennessee, losses against Florida, Arkansas, Ole Miss, and Texas A&M, and ties against LSU and Mississippi State. Auburn leads the series between the teams 18-8. Coverage for the matchup can be found on SEC Network Plus. Auburn volleyball faced an on-the-road defeat Wednesday and Thursday afternoon at the Carolina Volleyball Center against the Gamecocks. Jackie Barrett made an impressive collegiate debut with 19 total assists and 3 aces at the service line. Junior Tatum Ships was at Auburn's game leader with 11 kills. The team set record for blocking with a total of 17 team blocks. The 2 losses moves the Tigers to 0-4 on the season. Auburn will remain on the road this weekend as the Tigers volleyball team is set to face Kentucky on November 7th at 3 p.m. Central. The game will broadcast on the SEC Network Plus. That wraps up tonight's sports recap. For more Auburn sports, follow us on Twitter at EETV_sports and check out our website, eagleeye.com. I'm Kayla Evans, and this has been your Eagle Eye Sports segment.
Welcome back to Eagle Eye News at 6. After more than 23 years of serving Auburn's residents, Megan McGowan Crouch has been selected to lead the City of Auburn as its new city manager. Crouch has served as the city's assistant city manager and chief operating officer since May of 2019. Crouch began her career as an intern in the city's planning department in 1997. Since then, she has served as city planner, economic development officer, Deputy Economic Development Director, and Executive Director for the Development Services Business Unit. She will step into her new role as Auburn's first female city manager on February 1st, 2021, upon current city manager Jim Buston's retirement on January 31st.
Auburn University and the University of Alabama are partnering on a life-saving mission with the American Red Cross, and they need your help. Sponsored by the Student Government Association, each school wants to collect the most pints of blood for hospital patients in need and win bragging rights. Auburn will hold blood drives November 10th through the 12th from 9 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. in the Student Center. While supplies last, donors will receive a free t-shirt and pizza.
Not even the COVID-19 pandemic could keep Auburn University doctoral student Joe Osbald and a talented national team of student scientists from completing a prestigious summer internship with NASA. While working to complete his doctorate in mathematics, Osbald worked with NASA leadership and 7 other members of the Space Communications and Navigation Division internship project and to successfully adapt a 10-week program at NASA Glenn's Research Center into the virtual realm due to the coronavirus outbreak. The team and internship supervisors use software and a digital platform to create a virtual work environment. And despite the challenges posed by being forced to work on projects online from different parts of the country rather than in person in Ohio, they were able to perform at a high level and complete the program.
Now, what's better than a sweet orange kitty? Well, a sweet orange kitty with a brilliant white mustache. 5-year-old Tammy loves showing off her cool stash almost as much as she loves treats and curling up next to her favorite person. Everyone keeps asking what she wants to be for Halloween, and she has only one answer: adopted. Take this vaccinated, microchipped, FIV negative tabby home for only $60 today. Now, we're out of time, but for more Auburn news, head over to our website, eagleeyeauburn.com, and check out our social media pages. For now, I'm Blake Phillips.
And I'm Ainsley Ehlers. Thanks for watching, and War Eagle!